My skin prep is really simple. I use primer. I just moisturize my face really well. As you can see, they're not perfectly even yet, but that's what concealer is for. So now it's time to make this one match this one. I also use this stick for my foundation. It's just like a perfect match. When I'm blending, I honestly just like pulse the brush. I don't pick it up too much because I'm not trying to leave any streaks. This is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. I like to put blush on the centers of my cheeks. I don't like to go up too high just because I feel like this complements my face shape better. And then on top of this, I'm gonna put concealer. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Tan Neutral. I'm gonna use a puff to blend this out. It works so well with wet products. I bring it up into my eyelids just a bit, not too much, because then after that, I'm gonna go back in with my shade Before and hit my eyelids just so there's like a better blend. Okay, so this is concealer. I'm going to also use a different version of the Wonderstick. I'm gonna use it in the shade Medium Tan. This is the shade that I use for my contour, and I'm gonna use that same flat brush that I used for my eyebrows. When I'm blending this, I'm just trying to keep it as straight as possible. If you're doing your makeup and you feel like it's not moving as you want it to, hit it with some spray. The Makeup Forever Mist and Fix spray. It is so nice. So now my face is wet again. So let's get into this again. Now, because my face is still wet, I'm actually gonna go in with a bit more blush. I'm gonna put it right, that might be too much. That might be too much. We'll see. Yeah, I think this is gonna be too much. I mean, like, actually, no, I kind of like it. Okay, I like that. So we're gonna just put some right here and in the center. For this, I'm actually gonna start off by carving out what I want it to look like. I'm gonna create a little triangle in the center of my face, right in between my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to continue to just like drag that down, extend my nose out this way. Great. So we're gonna go back in with the same contour shade that I used on my nose. So now we're gonna set this face. The Huda Beauty setting powder. So for this, I'm gonna flip my puff and use the other side. I'm gonna tap my puff into here, and I'm going to use my hand and press it into my hand like this, because I'm not trying to have clumps. I'm gonna spray my face one more time though. I'm gonna stick with the contour line that I made, lightly just tap this in. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna set until I'm done with my eye makeup. Now it's time for the eyes. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Warm. So this is like real light compared to me. I'm using it very sparingly. I'm gonna just like tap the wand with a pointed flat brush like this. I'm going to go under my eyes and like be so careful doing this. Are we seeing the difference here? And I'm gonna stop in the center. I'm not gonna go past my pupil. Next, the Lift and Snatch pen that I use for my eyebrows. I got it in the color caramel. It looks like this. So it's not that far from my skin tone. I love using micro swabs to do this. So we're gonna go on the very end of my eye. Like we're gonna go like right in the center. And you just blend that out. See, now we're actually gonna set this. Then we get another micro swab. A little bit of like a tan eyeshadow. We're gonna put that under the eye. You're just gonna highlight where you put the concealer. Now take some of that putty blush, blend this out with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. We're gonna take the Epic Ink NYX eyeliner, and we're going to drag this along, not my waterline, but the skin right there. Literally just to right there. After that, we're gonna go back to the one that we used on the eyebrows, the Lift and Snatch in black, and we're just gonna drag the rest of this down. Try to keep it in a straight line and then draw the line out to here. So there's gonna be a bit of skin in between the line. We're gonna draw like a lash. That's what it should be looking like. So that's that. Take that color that you used for your contour, get that flat brush again, and put it in that area where that skin is there. And just make it a bit darker. We're gonna use the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. I'm gonna draw from here to here, and I'm gonna keep it as close to my lash line as I can. So then here, draw it out like that, but this part's gonna go down from the top. Repeat on the other eye. Oh! 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna use the Better Than Sex mascara. Now we're gonna put on some lashes. I got these lashes from the beauty supply store. I think I'm gonna use these. I think I like these lashes. Next is the bottom lashes. I try to take a lot of time with this because I love it when they look really full, and also I need to make sure that I have enough bottom mascara on that I can blend it in with what I drew. Last step for the eyes, of course, is some glitter. I use the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. I love this one because it's a super silver. So I'm gonna use a micro swab again, and I'm gonna just touch right here. I don't try to make it really go past this section. I'm gonna take sort of like a blushy color, that putty blush again. Use very little, and I'm gonna just go right here. I'm also gonna go under my nose with a little bit of blush. So now I can actually set the rest of my face, but before that, I'm gonna make sure that everything is as blended as I want it to be before I set it. So if I moved it around with my hands at all or anything, I'm just putting it back in place. So I'm gonna take that same Huda Beauty, I'm gonna do what I did before and tap it on my hand. I'm gonna spray my face again. We're gonna take this puff, and we're just gonna set one more time. You don't have to set under your eyes, but just make sure that you're hitting the places that you didn't set before. And now for the nose. Put it like on the tip of this thing and literally just set there. Don't go back to the place that you set the first time. Gonna go back in with the Fenty Beauty highlight, and I'm gonna use this micro swab again, and I'm going to just go straight across my nose. I'm gonna go on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of glitter and just like follow the crease of my eye. Last step is just the lips. I'm gonna go back and use the Caramel Lift and Snatch pen. It is gonna be my lip liner. I'm gonna use this Kosas lip gloss. It is the prettiest shade of pink, especially for my skin tone. I feel like this is like the perfect pink for like brown skin. So I'll say that we're done here.